I don't know why
I
you
would
can't.
never walk this street at night.
It'd be pitch black too.
Yeah, Rick, you can only
All right.
just hold it like that
Okay.
towards yourself. If you want to put it on yourself.
Honey, don't drop my my stuff. I wonder what they really doing back there.
All right. Clan meetings.
You know they riding past. Niggas, get out the street. Ain't no sidewalk.
I was waiting for one of them to say it too. So I could throw a rock at them.
They only say it in their cars though. I be like, you ever chase a motherfucker on foot in a car?
Yeah.
While they in a car? And you be right at the door and the light change? That's the worst feeling in the world. Cause you like, I got them. Then the light change and they pull off on you.
Straight up.
And it took everything for you to catch them at that light.
Jack be nimble. Jack be quick.
I ain't got that kind of speed no more though.
Fool, you know how we do it.
Bro, I ain't did a dead sprint in so long. I don't even know.
A dead one?
Yeah, like a dead sprint. I ain't just sprinted in years.
Boy, I've been listening to Lethal Injection all morning. But no, that was a random fact. But no, I ain't did a dead. Now that I think about it, I ain't did a dead sprint in a minute.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even remember the last time I did a
can
dead
only be
sprint.
fast when something startled me.
See, look, Mike, they got parks for that.
You heard me? I'm at the age where I can only be fast when something startled me.
Yeah, I can be fast in like short spaces, but like, nigga.
You see, like,
I'm
like
fast
a
now.
raccoon will run out on me at work, and I just, for real, I be like, damn, I got over here quick.
Nigga, I'm fast when I'm going to the basket.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like between short spaces, I can still move quick, but I can't. I'm not fast. Like,
My God, there's no more sidewalks.
we almost there though. Once we pass the railroad tracks, the store right there.
How y'all expect us to get around this motherfucker?
Have a car.
Fool, you know how we do.
Once we pass the railroad tracks, we right there. Sound like we trying to find free.
Well, I feel like everybody watching us.
I always feel like that in wealthy neighborhoods.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to feel like that.
At all. You feel accepted and warm. But no.
I be telling people, imagine like a white guy going into. This is how I get white people to understand me sometimes. I say, you're white, right? Imagine going into a room full of black people from the ghetto with ghetto mentality. Like, imagine going into the room with drug dealers, killers, hustlers, any kind of negative stereotype you think all niggas is. Imagine going into that room and being the only white square ass person there.
Right.
You're gonna feel like everybody watching, you're gonna feel uncomfortable. And more than likely everybody is gonna be watching you. You is gonna be uncomfortable.
Period.
And you gonna feel like you're susceptible to attack.
Just because you're white.
To be attacked. You're gonna feel susceptible to being attacked.
I don't think white people realize how simple-minded they actually are. Like, dog, I don't even give a fuck about you if you white or not. I'm not checking for you.
I had to tell old boy, Dave from Parma. He was like, yeah, I grew up about 10 minutes away from Cleveland. I said, and you were 10 minutes away from a whole different reality.
Yep.
You was literally 10 minutes away from the war zone.
Yeah.
Cause he gonna ask me talking about, hey, that stuff on like Boys in the Hood and Menace to Society, is that real? I was like, yeah, they showed you like 1% of it in the movie.
Right.
Nowhere near as much.
He was like, really? Like, you could see the shock in his eyes. I was like, you don't understand why people act the way they do and the way they and think the way they do. You know what I'm saying? That's why that's why the younger generation really needs to be educated and enlightened so they won't go down certain paths, because you only know what you know.
Right.
You only know what you've seen.
That's probably the best way to describe the whole thing. You only know what you know. Why are you trying to go further than that?
Yeah, like,
Unless you
agree.
actually really trying to learn and apply.
yeah, like what? I told him, I'm like, man, if you grow up and you only see drug dealers getting rich, everybody else who get rich is a fictional character.
Nigga, when you was born into your rich ass family, nigga, they taught you the business.
You thought being poor was a farce.
Yeah, now, and I tell him this, if you grow up in a house that speak English, you're going to speak English. You grow up in a house that speaks Spanish, you're going to speak Spanish.
Right.
More than likely. It's highly improbable that you won't.
Right.
Listen,
But it's slightly possible, and the reason why I say that is because rich people, when they grow up and wealth is in the atmosphere and it's around them and they talking to it and they walking with it and it's a part of their life, they just become wealthy.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with impoverished people. And people will say like, but yeah, you got people who make it out the hood and da-da-da-da-da, but they ain't making it out. They're not the percentages. We playing a percentage game.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? You may have one that make it out and do what's right. And it's like, yeah, this proof everybody can do it.
like
But
one-
then you go to a prominent area, it's like you got 9 who make it out and 1 who decided to be fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like reverse. It's
But
like reverse.
the thing is, though, it's like he says, what you grew up around. I'm black, but if I grew up in a Spanish household from a baby, I'm gonna understand Spanish.
Facts.
Yeah.
I ain't have to learn no English words to understand what was
It's
going
crazy how many people can understand Spanish that can't even talk it.
Yeah.
But they understand it because they've been around it.
on. They know the emotions, they know the movements,
Yeah.
they know
Yeah.
the sounds, like all that. It's little shit.
Exactly. It's just a
G5 Tower in the hood.
it's man, your subconscious, the language of the subconscious is something else, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's some things you ain't
You know, I
gotta-
didn't realize this walk was this far.
It's
Yeah.
some things you ain't never gotta tell your kids. And they gonna learn it from you.
Yeah.
Get over here. You put that on pause. You put it on pause now.